We can protect those most vulnerable around us. With easy access to vaccination locations and the growing ability for more people to be protected, it's our best shot to keep moving forward. It's our best shot for a strong, healthy community. For more information, visit miamidade.gov/vaccine. There are a lot of ways to build a strong body. And for the residents of Miami-Dade, getting your COVID-19 vaccination is an important part. Help everyone stay safe as we continue to fight the spread. And we can protect those most vulnerable around us. With easy access to vaccination locations and the growing ability for more people to be protected, it's our best shot to keep moving forward. It's our best shot for a strong, healthy community. For more information, visit miamidade.gov/vaccine. There are a lot of ways to build a strong body. And for the residents of Miami-Dade, getting your COVID-19 vaccination is an important part. Help everyone stay safe as we continue to fight the spread. And we can protect those most vulnerable around us. With easy access to vaccination locations and the growing ability for more people to be protected, it's our best shot to keep moving forward. It's our best shot for a strong, healthy community. For more information,
it's Tuesday and it's 11 a.m., which means it's time for the FIU Music Hour on WDNA 88.9, where we present live weekly performances in the WDNA Jazz Gallery and feature students, faculty, and alumni from Florida International University's Herbert and Nicole Wertheim School of Music and the Performing Arts. I'm your host today and FIU faculty Dr. Russ Spiegel, and along with our executive producer Dr. Karen Falas, we'd like to welcome you to our show. Whether you're listening to us at home, in your car, or live on WDNA.org/FIU, we are delighted to have you with us. And today, we are pleased to feature FIU vocal performance singers. These are alumni and students of FIU's music vocal performance program led by Dr. Vindhya Khare, FIU's coordinator of vocal performance. The performers you are going to be hearing today are Edgar Sanfeliz Bota, who is a countertenor, tenor Sebastian Espejo, and sopranos Oriana Gutierrez, Catherine Magarino, Gabriela Vicente, Patricia Garcia, and Natalie Gomez, and accompanied by Dr. Khare on piano. They will be presenting a selection of both classical and musical theater repertoire. And our first performer for this show is Oriana Gutierrez. She is an alumnus and got her bachelor's in 2018, and in 2020, her master's of vocal performance. And she is going to be performing I Have Confidence from The Sound of Music by Rodgers and Hammerstein.
Be like, I wonder, what will my future be? I wonder, it could be so exciting to be out in the world, to be free. My heart should be wildly rejoicing. Oh, what's the matter with me? I've always longed for adventure, to do the things I never dared, and here I'm facing adventure. Then why am I so scared? A captain with 7 children. What's so fearsome about that? Oh, I must stop these doubts, all these worries. If I don't, I just know I'll turn back. I must dream of the things I am seeking. I am seeking the courage I lack. The courage to serve them with reliance. Face my mistakes without defiance. Show them I'm worthy, and while I show them, I'll show me. So let them bring on any problems. I'll do better than my best. I have confidence they'll put me to the test, but I'll make them see I have confidence in me. Somehow I will impress them. certain everything will turn out fine. I have confidence the world can all be mine. They'll have to agree I have confidence in me. I have confidence in sunshine. I have confidence in rain. I have confidence that spring will come again. Besides which, you see, I have confidence in me. Strength doesn't lie in numbers. Strength doesn't lie in wealth. Strength lies in nights of peaceful slumbers. When you wake up, it's healthy. All I trust, I need my heart to. All I trust becomes my own. I have confidence in confidence alone. Oh, help. I have confidence in confidence alone. Besides which, you see, I have confidence in me.
And our next performer is alumnus Edgar Sanfeliz Bota, who got his BM, or his bachelor, I should say, in music in 2017 in vocal performance, and his master's degree in 2022 in organ performance. And he's going to be performing Die Lotusblume by Robert Schumann.
Sie träumet die Nacht. Der Mond, der ist der Wohle. Weckt sie mit seinem Licht und ihm entschleut sie freundlich. Frommes Blumengesicht. Sie blüht und glüht und leuchtet und starret stumm in die Höhe. Sie duftet und weinet und sättet.
And our third performer is also an alumnus. That is Catherine Margarino, who got her 2020 received her Bachelor's of Music degree and an MBA in 2022. And she will be singing Art is Calling for Me by Victor Herbert from The Enchantress.
Mama is a queen and Papa is a king, so I am a princess and I know it. But court etiquette is a dull, dreary thing. I just hate it all and I show it. To sing on the stage, that's the one life for me. My figure's just like Tetrazzini. I know I'd win fame if I sang in Bohème, that opera by singing become a queen of song, and my figure would look pretty as a page. I want to be a screechy, peachy, cantatrici, like other plump girls that I see. I hate society, I hate propriety. Art is calling for me. I'm in the elite, and men sigh at my feet. Still, I do not fancy my position. I have not much use for the men that I meet. I just burn with lyric ambition. Those tenors so sweet, if they made love to me, I'd be a success, that I do know. And Melba I'd oust if I once sang in Faust, that opera so charming by Gounod. Girls would be on the brink of hysterics, I think. Even strong men would have to go out for a drink. I long to be a prima donna, donna, donna. I long to shine upon the stage with my avoirdupois and my tra-la-la-la-la. I would be the chief sensation of the age. I long to hear them shouting viva to the diva. Oh, very lovely that must be. That's what I'm dying for. That's what I'm sighing for. Art is calling for me. That's what I'm dying for. That's what I'm sighing for. Art is calling for me.
And next, we are going to be listening to Gabriela Vicente, who is a junior and is a music education major. She's going to be singing Still Hurting from Jason Robert Brown, The Last 5 Years.
Jamie is over and Jamie is gone. Jamie's decided it's time to move on. Jamie has new dreams he's building upon. And I'm still hurting. Jamie arrived at the end of the line. Jamie's convinced that the problems are mine. Jamie is probably feeling just fine. And I'm still hurting. What about lies, Jamie? What about things that you swore to be true? What about you, Jamie? What about you? Jamie is sure something wonderful died. Jamie decides it's his right to decide. Jamie's got secrets he doesn't confide. And I'm still hurting. Go and hide and run away. Run away. Run and find something better. Go and run simple, like it's right. Give me a day, Jamie, bring back the lights, hang them back on the wall. Maybe I'd see how you could be so certain that we had no chance at all. Jamie is over, and where can I turn? Covered with scars, I did nothing to earn. Maybe there's somewhere a lesson to learn, but that wouldn't change the fact, that wouldn't speed the time. Once the foundation's cracked and I'm still hurting.
Our next vocal performer is Sebastian Espejo. He's a junior and a business major, and he is going to be singing On the Street Where You Live by Lerner and Lowe from My Fair Lady.
I have often walked down the street before, but the pavement always stayed beneath my feet before. All at once am I several stories high, knowing I'm on the street where you live. Are there lilac trees in the heart of town? Can you hear a lark in any other part of town? Does enchantment pour out of every door? No, it's just on the street where you live. And oh, the towering feeling just to know somehow you are near. The overpowering feeling that any second you may suddenly appear. People stop and stare, they don't bother me, for there's nowhere else on earth that I would rather be. Let the time go by, I won't care if I can't be here on the street where you live. And know the towering feeling just to know somehow you are near. The overpowering feeling that any second you may suddenly appear. People stop and stare, they don't bother me, for there's nowhere else on earth that I would rather be. Let the time go by, I won't care if I can't be here on the street where you live.
So many talented singers. Next up is Natalie Gomez. She's a senior and a vocal performance major, and she's going to be singing I Feel Pretty from Leonard Bernstein's West Side Story.
I feel pretty, oh so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and bright, and I pity any girl who isn't me tonight. I feel charming, oh so charming. It's alarming how charming I feel, and so pretty that pretty dress, such a pretty smile, such a pretty me. I feel stunning and entrancing, feel like running and dancing for joy, for I'm loved by a pretty, wonderful boy. I feel pretty, oh so pretty, that the city should give me its key. A committee should be organized to honor me. I feel dizzy, I feel sunny, I feel fizzy and funny and fine. I'm so pretty, Miss America can just resign. See that pretty girl in that mirror there? Who can that attractive girl be? Such a pretty face, such a pretty dress, such a pretty smile, such a pretty me. I feel stunning and entrancing, feel like running and dancing for joy, for I'm loved by a pretty, wonderful boy.
And before we move into our break, we're going to hear the seventh. We have 7 performers today. This is amazing. We're going to hear Patty, or Patricia Garcia. She's a sophomore in musical theater, and she's going to be singing Burn from Hamilton by Lin-Manuel Miranda.
I saved every letter you wrote me. From the moment I read them, I knew you were mine. You said you were mine. I thought you were mine. Do you know what Angelica said when we saw your first letter arrive? She said, be careful with that one, love. He will do what it takes to survive. You and your words flooded my senses. Your sentences left me defenseless. You built me palaces out of paragraphs. You built cathedrals. I'm rereading the letters you wrote me. I'm searching and scanning for answers in every line, for some kind of sign of when you were mine. The world seemed to burn. You published the letters she wrote you. You told the whole world how you brought this girl into our bed. In clearing your name, you've ruined our lives. Do you know what Angelica said when she read what you'd done? She said, you've married an Icarus. He has flown too close to the sun. You and your words obsessed with your legacy. Your sentences border on senseless, and you are paranoid in every paragraph how they perceive you. I'm erasing myself from the narrative. Let future historians wonder how Eliza reacted when you broke her heart. You've torn it all apart, I'm watching it burn.
hope that you
You're listening to the FIU Music Hour on WDNA 88.9 FM with FIU Performance Singers led by Dr. Vindhya Kare. We'll be right back after these messages.
There are a lot of ways to build a strong body. There are a lot of ways to build a strong body. And for the residents of Miami-Dade, getting your COVID-19 vaccination is an important part. Help everyone stay safe as we continue to fight the spread. And we can protect those most vulnerable around us. With easy access to vaccination locations and the growing ability for more people to be protected,
And
it's
we
our
are back,
best
and I'm
shot
here
to
with
keep
Dr.
moving
Vindhya
forward.
Kare,
It's our
who
best
is
shot
the
for a strong,
coordinator of
healthy
vocal
community.
performance
For more
at
information,
FIU.
visit
And I wanted to first say
miamidade.gov/vaccine.
congratulations. So many fantastic singers. Where do you find them?
Oh, we are just incredibly fortunate that we have amazing, not only alumni, but current singers. And this is also Panther Alumni Week. And 3 of our singers are alumni. And I think it's really exciting that our current students get to sing alongside them. And our current students are working on an upcoming performance of Broadway in Love, a free community concert we do at Pine Crest Gardens, which is this Thursday at 7 p.m.
There are a lot of ways.
Okay, I was
going
gonna get to that later.
I jumped and I said everything.
So now we know what's happening, but we'll hear more about it later. I'll be talking more about it. What do you look for in a singer when they audition?
Okay, well, we are looking for some really specific things and some things that are particular to singers. We are, of course, looking for developed vocal technique that is appropriate for the level of the student. If it's an incoming freshman, yes, they should have had some vocal training. We are also looking for clear diction, articulation. We are looking for artistry. That is so important, that we are developing not only the voice, but the artist.
And when they are with you at FIU, what does the FIU vocal program do specifically to help singers prepare for their music?
Well, in addition to all of the core requirements that they have in, for example, theory and history,
and for the residents of
specific things
Miami-Dade, getting your
for singers
COVID-19
are
vaccination is an
classes
important
in
part.
diction,
Help everyone stay safe as
classes
we continue to
learning
fight the
about
spread.
literature,
And
vocal
we can
literature,
protect
and a
those
lot of
most
performance
vulnerable around
opportunities,
us.
singing in
With
concert
easy
choirs,
access to
singing
vaccination
in other
locations and the growing
performances,
ability for more
singing in
people
the
to be
opera
protected,
program,
it's our best shot
just getting
to
as
keep
much
moving
experience
forward.
as possible
It's our
that we
best
can
shot
provide.
for a strong,
Excellent.
healthy community.
And
For more
what other
information,
advice
visit
would you have for someone thinking of
miamidade.gov/vaccine.
pursuing a career in singing or vocal performance?
I would say if someone is serious about singing, do take lessons. I think sometimes in some of the very passionate singers we see, it is the instrument we're all born with, but it does require some very careful training. So I would suggest young singers find a very good voice teacher to get them started on their path.
Excellent. I was going to talk about the Pinecrest Gardens. Is there anything else you want to add about that?
Okay, well, this is probably, I think it's the 9th annual Broadway in Love program. This program always corresponds with Valentine's Day. And in fact, some some of our alumni actually did perform in this concert. We've done it at different venues, but for the last several years, we've been at Pinecrest Gardens, and it's a gift we give to the community, a free concert, no tickets necessary, and it's like singing in the jungle when you perform at Pinecrest Gardens. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, it's really a wonderful place to hear live music. So I'm going to talk about the concerts, upcoming concerts, and thank you so much. And so I'm going to talk now about the FIU School of Music will be hosting the following concerts tomorrow, Wednesday, February 8th at 7:30 p.m. at the Wolfsonian. It's the 26th annual New Music Festival with New York-based new music chamber group Load Bang, and which is building a new kind of music for mixed ensemble of trumpet, trombone, bass, clarinet, and baritone voice. On Thursday, the aforementioned vocal performance area will be presenting Broadway in Love at Pinecrest Gardens at 7 p.m. It's a free concert. Prepare to be swept away by this musical celebration of Broadway's most touching and captivating love songs, and directed by our own Dr. Vidya Kare. On Saturday, February 11th at 7:30 p.m. in the Wertheim Concert Hall, Festival of Bands culminating concert featuring the FIU Wind Ensemble. The FIU Wind Ensemble concert season is inspired by one of Joni Mitchell's most poignant songs, Both Sides Now. Under the baton of Dr. Brenton Alston, the ensemble proudly presents the consortium premiere of James Seiler's Fantasia on Brother James Air. And on Sunday, February 11th at 3 p.m. in the Wertheim Concert Hall, Marilyn Kaiser, Oregon, as part of FIU's spring performances. For these and many more exciting events, you can find information at fiu.universitytickets.com or musictix, that's T-I-X, at fiu.edu. And now we are going back to our performance, and we are going to hear, again, Catherine Margarino. I have to see everybody I've got here. And who else do we have? We have Oriana Gutierrez, and they're going to be singing For Good from Wicked by Stephen Schwartz.
Just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness
Wonderful. And we have one more duo for today's show, and that is Patricia Garcia and Sebastian Espejo. They're going to be singing I Have Dreamed from The King and I by Lerner and Lowe.
I have dreamed that your arms are lovely. I have dreamed what a joy you'll be. I have dreamed every word you whisper when you're close, close to me. How you look in the glow of evening. I have dreamed and enjoyed the view. In these dreams I've loved you so that by now I think I know what it's like to be loved by you. I will love being loved by you.
Alone and awake, I've looked at the stars, the same that smiled on you. And time and again, I've thought all the things that you were thinking too. I have dreamed that your arms are lovely. I have dreamed what a joy you'll be. I have dreamed every word you whisper when you're close, close to me. How you look in the glow of evening. I have dreamed and enjoyed the view. In these dreams I've loved
In
you
these
so
dreams I've loved
that
you
I know
so
I think
that I know what it's like
to be loved by you.
I will love being loved by
And returning to the stage, we have Gabriela Vicente. She's going to be singing Think of Me from Andrew Lloyd Webber's The Phantom of the Opera.
Think of me fondly when we've said goodbye. Remember me once in a while, please promise me you'll try. When you find that once again you long to take your heart back and be free, if you ever find a moment
Next up, we have Natalie Gomez, and she's going to be singing new words from Maury Yeston's At the Beginning.
Look up there, high above us, in a sky of blackest silk. See how round, like a cookie. See how white as milk. Call it the moon, my son. Say moon, sounds like your spoon, my son. Can you say it? No word today. Say moon. Near the moon, brightly turning, see the shining sparks of light. Each one new, each one burning through the darkness of the night. We call them stars, my son. Say stars. That one is Mars, my son. Can you say it? No word today. Say stars as they blink all around us, playing story-eyed games. Who would think it astounds us, simply naming their names? Turn your eyes from the skies now. Turn around and look at me. There's a light in my eyes now, and a word for what you see. We call it love, my son. Say love, so hard to say, my son. It gets harder. No word today. We'll learn to say, learn moon, learn stars, learn love.
And now we bring back to the stage countertenor Edgar Sanfeliz Bota. He's going to sing Mi Corazón Se Fue by the great Ernesto Lecuona.
Mi corazón se fue, que en el camino encontró tan solo
So you've been listening to the featured alumni and students of FIU Music's vocal performance program and FIU vocal performance singers Edgar Sanfeliz Bota, Sebastian Espejo, Ariana Gutierrez, Catherine Magarino, Gabriela Vicente, Patricia Garcia, and Natalie Gomez, and led and accompanied by Dr. Vindhya Kare, FIU's conductor of vocal performance on the FIU Music Hour on WDNA 88.9 FM. I've been your faculty host, Dr. Russ Spiegel, and along with our executive producer, Dr. Karen Velas, I'd like to thank our graduate students, Josephine, V, Jerry, Paul, and Ruben, WDNA's sound and tech wizard, Alex Aldrich, the staff of WDNA 88.9 FM, and our live audience and listeners for today's broadcast. If you would like more information on all our programs, make sure to call 305-348-2896, or you can like our Facebook and or Instagram page to stay up to date with all our upcoming performances. Thank you so much for joining us, and make sure to join the FIU Music Hour for more great music every Tuesday, 11 a.m. to noon. And thanks again to all our guests who sang with us today. And I think we have time for one, maybe two more pieces. We're going to feature Oriana Gutierrez. She's going to sing Vanilla Ice Cream from She Loves Me by Jerry Bach.
Dear friend, I am so sorry about last night. It was a nightmare in every way, but together you and I will laugh at last night someday. Ice cream, he brought me ice cream, vanilla ice cream, imagine that, ice cream, and for the first time we were together without a spat. Friendly, he was so friendly, that isn't like him, I'm simply stoned. Will wonders never cease, will wonders never cease, it's been the most peculiar day. Will wonders never cease, will wonders never cease. Oh, where was I? I am so sorry about last night, it was a nightmare in every way, but together you and I will laugh at last night someday. I sat there waiting in that cafe, and never guessing that you were fat, that you were near, you were outside looking bald. Oh no. Dear friend, I am so sorry about last night. Last night, I was so nasty. like this George. This is a new George that I don't know. Somehow it all reminds me of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. For right before my eyes, a man that I despise has turned into a man I like. It's almost like a dream, and strange as it may seem, he came to offer me ice
So we have about 1 minute left of our show. Is there anything we could do, Dr. Kari?
I think we'll invite Catherine to sing Somewhere from West Side Story, which is a show that she has a performance coming up. Yes.
Oh, right. Fantastic.
There's a